Entity 68, the Party Pooper, is one more interesting entity from the Backrooms. They resided on level 52. Unfortunately, this series is extinct now. Why unfortunate? Because they were among those few good entities who were residing inside the Backrooms. They were usually known for their polarity with the partygoers and their peace-loving nature. And due to the events of the Fun War, this entity is now extinct. I'll talk about that later in this video. Now let's know more about Party Pooper. So, by appearance, a Party Pooper looks like a man wearing a black jacket, jeans, a hood, and black sneakers. Their face is covered with a blue mask with a sad face on them. The true appearance of a Party Pooper is unknown because they refuse to take their jacket or hood off. And now, as all of them are dead, we would never know whether they were really humans or something else. Anyway, moving on. These entities were very humanitarian. They were willing to save human explorers and guide them into their base, the Boredom Room. The Party Poopers used to be friends with their refugees and were very passive. But attack a Party Pooper and you'll face the consequence, because they would straight away grab you by your arms and legs and sacrifice you to the partygoers. Yeah, they won't kill you, but you can get killed. Moral: never mess with a Party Pooper. Now, coming to the most important part of the video. How did the Party Poopers get extinct? And what is the Fun War? So, the Fun War was an event that took place on level 52 on September 6th and 7th of 2020. Level 52 is the 53rd level of the Backrooms and seems to be a 100-mile-high school hallway with classrooms on both sides. This is where the war begun when the now extinct Party Poopers decided to break bonds with the partygoers and revolt on them to stop their parties. For further support, the partygoers decided to recruit explorers, claiming that explorers who will help them defeat the Party Poopers will get to leave the Backrooms. Because of this, many explorers joined the war for a desire to leave the Backrooms. That night, the battles begun, and the following morning, the partygoers claimed that they won the Fun War. And that's how the Party Poopers became extinct. The only remains now is room number 172. It's a classroom that was once named the Boredom Room. This classroom looks like any other classroom in level 52, but on the board it says, "The war is now over," with a smiley face emoji, possibly written by a partygoer claiming victory over the Party Poopers. The rest of the room is filled with broken laptops the Party Poopers used to access the internet. The far side of the classroom has a door to room 170, a classroom human refugees used to settle in. Now this room has sleeping bags, along with rotting food on the desks. And that was the end of the era of Party Poopers. It's really sad, but that's the truth. Promised Land, formerly known as a mythical level of the Backrooms, until various expeditions confirmed its existence. If you enter it, you'll be in a building with 300 floors and 1,000 compartments of a limited 30 square meters each. The lights are all pink and can be deactivated on or off at any time. Behind the windows are curtains that are noticeable in the darkness. When it's the day, the curtains will vanish and a floor somehow made of clouds will come across. You can also find cloud trees here. And that's not it. Promised Land is also famous for one of its residents who were assumed to be all extinct. However, later came to light that some of them still live here. Yes, You guessed it right, the Partypoopers. Nobody knows how the Partypoopers got here, not even them, but they're found all around the level. I'll talk about them in a bit. For now, let's talk about the structure of the Promised Land, which consists of so many rooms. The first one is the bedrooms. These are compartments, each with 2 to 6 beds, each one of them possessing a limited PVC nightstand with a lamp and a large number of unspecified books. The living room. This is massive, at least 100 square meters, contains at least 3 sofas, 4 tables with several fruits, TVs in some of the living rooms. Kitchens. It possesses various types of kitchen utensils, pans, oven utensils, plates, knives, and all other assets essential to cooking and eating. Dining room. It resembles a normal dining room from the front rooms, containing a 5-meter-long pellicid table with 10 chairs. Lounge. This is a room where you can find bookshelves and a fridge with food that restocks every 1 hour. You can also find a high-end computer and a radio. It produces music, and anyone who listens to that music experiences extreme happiness. The shop. This is uncovered near the primary room of the Promised Land. It's an enormous mall complex where you can purchase anything for relatively tiny quantities of money. The outside. The outside isn't a room, but a location. It has pools, aqua parks, ice cream shops, cloud trees, green grass, and much more. The outside, furthermore, contains an extremely gorgeous panorama and terraces. Then comes the Promised Arcade, which is entirely built by the Partypoopers. You can find arcade games here. You can enjoy and find some Partypoopers playing with arcade machines. Most arcade machines have games that will bring a sense of relaxation and fun while playing arcade games. This is one of the bases of the Partypoopers. If you go too deep into the arcade, you can find a room with computers. The room is full of Partypoopers. There's also a shop here in the Promised Land, founded by the Partypoopers, known as the Arcade Shop, which sells items like beer, blueberry juice, bread, lettuce, and sausages. The most important thing they have is the Jar of Boredom. If you drink it, you will join the Partypoopers. There's also a nightclub here. The nightclub used to be a deserted area of the Promised Land until a faction of glowfolk renovated it. It's similar to level 150, except it's not endless. Bunches of almond water can be found in this room, along with the occasional neon water. The business room contains 2 subrooms, an office compartment and a conference compartment with office equipments in both. In this room, you can work on various objects. It's the central basis of wealth in the Promised Land. Coming to the origin. The initial observation of the Promised Land was found in level 0 during exploration by 2 people from the backroom colonists. They found a ripped partygoer mask in one of the rooms and a sheet of paper with rather strange contents, containing the statement, "The last of us are here," followed by a presumed photo of the Promised Land. And shortly after this, the rumors of a heaven-like level spread across the backrooms, and the Promised Land became famous. Level 52 once was the home of the Partypoopers. The level is the 53rd level of the backrooms. And if it wasn't for the war, Partypoopers would still be alive, walking here in the hallways of level 52. It was their home, but they're now gone forever. But their memories are still alive here in level 52. I'll talk about them later in the video. Now, let's know a bit about how Party Poopers' home was like. So, Level 52, by appearance, is an infinite high school hallway that has lockers on both sides. Each locker contains various different supplies, such as soda, chips, and almond water. Various water fountains can also be found within Level 52. According to eyewitnesses, these water fountains contain a massive amount of almond water. The classrooms of Level 52 are somewhat small and usually contain around 10 to 15 desks. Each classroom of Level 52 houses various objects such as almond water, pencils, notebooks, and occasionally guns. A large chalkboard is located on a wall of the classroom. Written on the chalkboard is a complicated math problem. Level 52 is divided into 4 zones: Level 11 Zone, Level 613 Zone, Level 6000 Zone, and the Dark Zone. Being the starting zone of Level 52, Level 11 Zone is where the Party Poopers lived, and was considered to be the main area. This zone is made of approximately 200 schools. The entire zone is colored blue, the color of the Party Poopers, and most of the lockers are tan. And there's also a singular classroom here, known as the Boredom Room. According to documentation, this is where the Party Poopers were last seen when the Fun War happened. The event where the Partygoers declared war on the Party Poopers. But unfortunately, the Party Poopers ended up losing, resulting in most deaths. Partygoers claimed the victory. Few theories suggest this war wiped out the entire population of Party Poopers, and few others suggest that some of the surviving Party Poopers had ended up evacuating the Boredom Room and fled to the Promised Land, which is known as the Heaven of the Backrooms. But how much of this is true, no one knows, and it's still a topic of debate. What do you guys think about this? Where are the Party Poopers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. After the Party Poopers were gone from Level 52, the only remains now is room number 172. The second zone of Level 52 is Level 613 Zone, only consisting of about 3 schools. The first and second school appears to be elementary, and the third one is a middle school. Entities are rare in this section, only consisting of facelings and occasionally smilers. The next is Level 6000 Zone. This zone of Level 52 consists of around 121 schools and is the final safe zone. Each school in the Level 6000 Zone has their own unique style, although the designs of the schools differ for every wanderer. The final and the most dangerous zone of Level 52, the Darkness Zone. Once you reach here, you'll notice the lights flickering before completely powering off. All the lights in the Darkness Zone appear to be heavily battered and smashed. This zone appears to be infested with entities during most portions. In addition, wanderers in the Darkness Zone will get a feeling of scopophobia, feeling like they're being watched. It's advised to avoid the Darkness Zone at all costs. About the entrances, Level 52 can be entered by either entering a school known as M. David High School in Level 11, or by entering a classroom door in Level 51. And for the exit, by entering a movie theater door labeled as Auditorium 53, which will bring you to Level 53. The Meeting Room. This is a place where 2 entities are the main attraction: the Partygoers, and the other one is, any guesses? Yeah, that's right, the maybe extinct Party Poopers. These 2 entities have made the Meeting Room famous, especially after the Fun War, when everyone learned more about the Party Poopers and what happened to them. And like you and me, they're also searching for the answer. Where are the party poopers now? I'll cover that later in this video. For now, let's know about the meeting room. So, by appearance, the meeting room is filled with a lot of chairs and a huge table. This level has medium lighting that lights up the room fairly well. There's one dimmer light, more yellow-colored outer lights, and there's a white ceiling light that lights up the room best. There is only one confirmed room in the meeting room. That one is the meeting room itself. But as you can see in the picture, and the other ones are unknown. Nobody's seen them yet, but they do exist. So all that's been seen till now is the meeting room. There's been taken data which suggests that partygoers no clip on the left side of the room, and party poopers no clip on the right side. However, no humans have been able to no clip through any side thus far. It seems as if no clipping is restricted for humans in this room. Wondering what exactly goes on here in this meeting room? Well, you can hear the entities talking about peace deals and being kind to each other. Studies suggest the meeting room was created by the partygoers after the end of the fun wars. I think that they've come to the realization of what they've done to the party poopers, and now they're correcting their mistakes. Anyway, it's suspected that a conclusion has never been reached about the party poopers, or even the mentions of the promised land has never been heard where party poopers seem to reside right now. Probably because that's the last remaining place where the party poopers may only exist, and they don't want it to be leaked. Confidentiality, I guess. Anyway, as I've already mentioned, the most notable entries that enter this level are the partygoers and the party poopers. But meetings between other entities and wanderers can also be scheduled. There have also been meetings between facelings, glowfolk, gamefolk, and anonymice. But hostile entities like smilers, wretches, and hounds are not common here. Meeting with them rarely happens. After one meeting ends, another will begin at a certain time. Those who don't show up to a meeting for 15 minutes without a responsible explanation will automatically be teleported here. Some party poopers are still afraid of the partygoers and don't show up to meetings unless it's extremely urgent. Poor party poopers. Looks like they still haven't come out of the trauma. About the colonies and outposts. There are 3 colonies in this level. First one is the MEG Raider Base. This consists of 10 members. They're friendly to wanderers, will accept you into their base, and might resort to violence if you join another colony. The next is the Party Pooper Savers. Consists of 7 members. Are friendly to wanderers, are willing to trade, and they accept you into their clan if you promise to devote your life to save the party poopers. Their goal on this level is to help increase peace deals and save party poopers. The last one is the Meeting Guard, consisting of 3 members. They're friendly to wanderers, they don't trade, they only accept stuff given to them. Coming to the entrances, an unknown entrance is suspected to be there from the Promised Land to the meeting room that only the party poopers use. Accidentally no-clipping into the void can lead you here. No-clipping in level 1 also has a 0.09% chance to bring you here. About the exit, since the party poopers and the party goers know more about this level, they can take you to any level you want except level 5. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Let me know in the comments below which entity you want to see next. See you in my next video. Till then, bye.